Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where we are currently, honestly I'm not sure where we are. It seems like we were working on some traffic previously, because that's what I prefer to do. Let's see here. Yeah, we were working on getting this cleaned up. That's right. Okay, so looking at this, that's a potential issue there. So that's definitely a problem. I think it's a problem mostly of people attempting to merge over into this lane here. I want to take a quick look at what we've got going on here. This is allowed to be straight or turn. Okay. There's not a lot of traffic using this outside lane. I'm actually going to attempt removing that, making this be turn only, to push people out into the center and outside lanes. That would be the plan then. So hopefully they don't merge over quite as aggressively. So let's see what ends up happening there. We'll give that a little bit to work its way through. Looking at this down over here, this merge together has always been a bit of an issue. A bit of an issue. Honestly, one thing I might want to think about doing is removing this and just having this merge over like so. That said, that's a turn-only lane here, so that is the reason why this was allowed to go here. Oh, hey, we're going to have a tornado.
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
So it's been a little while since we've had a disaster, that's for sure. But we're going to have one. Okay. Well, we'll allow that to come through, and I did want to check in over here, see if this was cleaning up. I believe it's getting better.
A tornado has touched down in the area.
Okay,
Seek
where's that
shelter
tornado at?
Immediately if any is available.
Ah, it's over here. Okay. So it's going to hit like this section? Interesting. Well, there's our tornado there, and that seems to be reasonably fine. I mean, yeah, it's going to do a lot of damage. Like, a whole lot of damage. You can see how much population we're losing from this. Like, 4,500 population right now. That's hitting this residential area very hard. We'll see where it goes from here. But that should be something that is recoverable. No problem in theory. Then the question becomes, when does this tornado go away? We'll see. Luckily, all of the people underground are reasonably safe. Unfortunately, they're also stuck. So there's that. We should probably work on repairing the roads that were hit here. Let's just do something kind of like that. Because road repairs, for now, are like top priority, to make sure that we can get other crews in here. There is, I think, a section of road over here that we're having a hard time repairing. Maybe not. Okay, so this is just pressing on towards our tree district. For the time being, we will continue to repair up this direction. Ooh, I didn't actually intend to get rid of that. Because we can still find people in these structures, right? So we don't want to actually eliminate any of these structures with our repairs. That would not be ideal, but we do need to get our roads done. Some of these structures are certainly being removed, and I don't like that, but it's okay. So we will continue for now, and this will be a pretty hefty amount of work that needs to be done up here.
Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Okay. I think that's virtually all of the roads in this vicinity. Virtually? Okay. We'll let that go for now. And there's this over here. The tornado is just kind of chilling down here. It never actually hit Sigma 162 heights, so that is good. At this point, we can bulldoze some of these structures that have been searched, but we have a lot of structures to search here, so that's fine. We did end up losing a pretty good chunk of people there. But we do get some of this back. So that's good. This needs to be repaired here, as does this section and this section of road. Okay. Cool. So I think we have our road work finished up here, and this can now be rebuilt. That was a crematorium. Cool. So we will allow this to get searched up, and we will eliminate some of this rubble as it does get searched. Actually, that demolished itself, apparently. But yeah, that's something that can happen. As we search these, we will find some of our people, and they will be recovered over here. So that is absolutely great. There's apparently dead people. Who would have thought? With a tornado leveling this entire area like that. Who could have possibly predicted this? No one. Absolutely no one could have predicted that. Okay, so let's take a quick look at how our traffic is flowing down over... It was over here. Certainly imperfect. Yeah, that is certainly an imperfection there. So how do we want to handle that? The issue is submerging over here, for sure. So where is the majority of that traffic ending up going? Where are you going? You guys are just trying to merge in and go straight? Why are you not going straight in the lane you're in? Like, you can literally do that. I'm confused. Why are you trying to merge in and then go straight here? Especially when this is all completely straight here. This merge together here really shouldn't be happening. We'll get rid of that. And this up here, that shouldn't be happening either. That is an artifact of our old road system that we had there. So that'll maybe help a little bit. But let's let that go for a little bit longer, and we will take a look over this way. We'll get rid of some of these locations. We are searching a lot of them. Oops, I accidentally bulldozed the wrong location. We will rebuild that playground and this high school. Fantastic. And there's still a lot of destroyed locations over here, but we are going to get some of our population back.
Meteorologists have
Another
issued
one?
a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
I guess we're making up for lost time. It had been a long time since we had any, and I turned the frequency back up. We may have to turn it back down again, though, because this is maybe a little too much. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Tornado is forming over here.
A tornado has touched
And going
down in
what
the area.
direction?
Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
This way. That's not going to do any damage. Cool. So that's not a concern. We will continue to eliminate some of these structures over here and get this all rebuilt. That will take some time. Okay. So that's all good. What do we got going on over here? We have low land values. Who could have possibly imagined being surrounded by all of this rubble would reduce your land values? I don't get it. That's very strange. We're going to rebuild our ferry stop here. And the question is this actually going right now? Yes. Okay. Excellent. So that's fine. This tornado over here is just going to damage a little bit of roads. We don't actually care about that. So this tunnel down over here appears to be going reasonably well. This intersection here is reasonably fine too. This is actually cleaned up a little bit. They're still trying to merge together awkwardly there, and I wish that they weren't, but it's okay. This is now clean, so we're okay with that. This is less clean. Okay. What is going on up here, then? Why is this moving so slowly? Pedestrian crossing here? Pedestrian crossing. Okay, so we will grab this and we will forbid pedestrians here. There we go. These guys are apparently driving through the hill to get over here. I don't really have an explanation for that, but sure, if that's the way they want to go. Okay, so the tornado has finished carving its swath of destruction over here, and that's fine. We can get this all repaired very, very quickly and easily. Hey, JJ Gamer Park has reached level 5. Okay, so that's fine. For now, we have bigger concerns. Let's get that finished up. Okay. And let's eliminate more of these structures. Cool. We're going to have a pretty big lack of demand for residential for a while, I can tell you that right now. It'll take some time for this to get all rebuilt. Okay, a couple more over this way. In fact, quite a lot more.
Touchdown in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Yeah, that's that same tornado. We'll get to that in a bit and see if it's hitting anything else. I don't believe it is. Cool. Yeah, it's just up over here. No big deal on that tornado. Cool. We'll bump it up to speed 3, actually. That tornado's over now, so that's great. Hopefully we don't get another tornado. That would be awkward. And now we have a lack of workers out over here, which isn't shocking considering we just lost a huge chunk of our populace over this way. That was like 10% of our population. So, yeah, that's going to be a big hit. We're going to delete all of these buildings that have now been searched. And this needs to be rebuilt. That was a crematorium there. Cool. Okay, so with us at speed 3 here, we are looking up over here. That definitely cleaned up a little bit. This is a bit less cleaned up. Okay. This is likely going to clean up, I think. I want to address this situation. That's going to be a problem here. This lane... This is a 2-lane. I want to take this down to a single lane, actually. So, that was not what I wanted. Let's get this put back here. There we go. And this is now a single lane. So we'll move down over here and we'll get these merged together to be like so. There we go. And this lane here can come in like that. Cool. Okay. So that should flow a little bit better now, with the possible exception of people trying to come down this way. It's not shocking to me that this is an issue. But we'll see how that ends up going here in a bit. Will that clean up at all? That's the hope. Let's come up over here and work on cleaning up this area. We do still have additional locations up here that all need to be taken down. Lots of destroyed property from that tornado, that first tornado. That was a tough one, for sure. We are currently negative in our cash flow, but that's fine. I'm not too concerned about that one. Okay, this needs to be rebuilt. That was a medical clinic. And we will eliminate these. Cool. Still a lot of locations to be searched here, to be sure. But it is improving. We are getting that done. And we are growing again, but it's going to be a long time before this is all put back together. No doubt about that one. Okay, let's check in on the situation up over here. Okay, as I expected, that did clean up. So that's fantastic. Very, very happy about that one. That is absolutely great. I don't necessarily love what we've got going on here with that angle, but it seems to be reasonably fine. Okay, any other traffic issues that we can see? Well, for right now, actually, we're expecting our traffic issues to be relatively subdued because we did just lose a good chunk of population. So that is something to consider. The fact that we don't have traffic issues right now doesn't mean that we won't have traffic issues after we've recovered from this tornado. So that is definitely a concern. This needs to be rebuilt. That was a crematorium. Okay. And we just about have all of these locations searched at this point for survivors. That road was not intended. Okay, we are going to put that road back. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, we need to continue to search a few locations, but this is very close to done at this point. That's great. And then we'll just let that rebuild. Cool. Very few rubble piles left. There are a couple here and there. But all things considered, that's pretty good. Did I not repair this section of road? I did not. Okay, well, there we go. It is now repaired, and that is fantastic. Couple more to eliminate over here. And yeah, this section needs to redevelop. That will take a good amount of time. But we can get this all cleared out and have those land values get a little bit better. Cool. Now, these are abandoned, not destroyed. Was that all of the destroyed homes there? I believe it was. Yes. So that's now done. Fantastic. We can get that good to go. Or rather, it is already good to go. So that's great. We are lacking a little bit in raw materials over here, which is a bit surprising to me, but sure. We don't appear to have any traffic issues out over this direction. Yeah, that seems to be reasonably fine. Potential issue here. Right, people are trying to cross this lane of traffic. So I'd like to fix that, and the way that I would like to fix that is by bringing off a route out over this way. Not there, perhaps, but out over this way. That slope too steep. Yeah. That makes sense. This could maybe be problematic for us. Well, one of the ideas here... Right. So what we would end up doing is forbidding turning this direction, which would end up meaning that they come here. There's not really a way to come down this way and go to here, right? That would be the problem there, which was the point behind having this allowed. But this crosses this lane of traffic and immediately becomes a problem. The ideal solution to it would be to have an off-ramp, like over here, perhaps, that has a very, very sharp corner to it. Comes around over this way and links in up here. Or perhaps even way over here. Yeah, perhaps even way over here. Like that. And then this section of the road here would be one way going this way, like that. It's a little wonky, for sure. This can connect here, or you can go here, like that. That's a very sharp corner, no doubt about it. But then this would allow you to go here. This would be going this direction only, like that. Okay. And then down here, these would merge together to where this is going here. That's an issue, isn't it? Because this comes off here. I would rather have it come in over here on this side. Let's see if we can make that happen. It might be a little complicated, but let's see. So we would bring this in like so, underneath. And then we'd love to have it connect in like that. That would be ideal. I'm wondering if we could maybe adjust our height here. Maybe if we're not on the maximum height step. Okay, on minimum height step, what's the highest we can get and still be underneath here? Like that. Okay. So this would be ideal. I'm thinking about completely removing this section of road and bringing this in over here, just like that. And then branching this out like that. And then upgrading this to be 2-lane. Or maybe eliminating this and rebuilding it. Okay, that doesn't work. Got it. So if that doesn't work, we would want to probably remove this section here. Bring it in like that. And then redo this over this way. That's not the tool I thought I had, but that's okay. We'll freeform it and bring that in like so. And then get rid of this section and bring this out. Up over this way, ideally. It does not want to connect here, and that's because that would be really, 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 really steep. Okay, let's bring this out and try this again. We're going to bring this over like so, but bring it up as much as we possibly can to right here. Connect that in like so, and not like that. Connect this in, ideally like so, but we could maybe think about taking, oh, come on, give me the tool I want. Getting that out of there and bringing it in like that. Okay, and then we need to do some lane work here. This would be allowed to come in here, like so. This over this way could, in theory, go straight, but there's not a point to that, really. This crosses the lane of traffic here, which I don't necessarily love. But the idea behind this is for this to go this way, and then this to go this way, right? I'm going to delete this intersection markers for now. And we'll see what that ends up looking like. These guys are all turning here, which is definitely not the turn that I want them to make. I want them to turn like this. If you want to go this direction, you're supposed to come off here, turn this way, come down here like that. It's very awkward. Very roundabout, but that's the route. Okay, that's much better, but what do we have going on here? Yes, this intersection I had always had concerns about. What do we have going on here right now for what's allowed? Okay, so this should be a dedicated turn lane here. This should be a dedicated turn lane here. This lane could go here, or it could go straight on through, like that. And then this lane can go either direction, like that. This lane can go straight on through, or it can turn in here, like that. Will that clean anything up? I don't know. Probably not. This intersection is going to just kind of be a mess in general. And there's not a ton we can do about that because of the ferry stop here. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. This is quite a backup right now. Traffic is moving. Somewhat. Emphasis on somewhat. Okay, so this down here is where most of the heavy traffic is from. I'm actually thinking about upgrading this to a larger road over this direction, although it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it at all. So we'd have to end up deleting this section here. Like that. And then trying to rebuild it, which this could get interesting. This could get very interesting. We could build that in like so, and then this would come in like that. And then we would like try to curve it over this way. Kind of like that. Okay. So we could do that. I don't love what we have going on here, in all honesty. I think we get rid of that, and we have this come in like so. And then this becomes a dedicated turn lane to go that way. This becomes a dedicated turn lane to go here, but it can branch out into either of those. This then turns here. This turns here. And then this can go only like that. And actually, I'm going to remove this. There we go. And then this lane goes here. This lane goes here. This lane would go here. Actually, I removed that. But it can also go here. Like so. I don't love this diving across the traffic here, and I may actually forbid that and say if you want to go this route, you have to go a much longer route. You have to go around to here and up this way. Okay. Now I have some slowdowns up here from pedestrians. But I think that overall that's an improvement. So we'll call that good for now. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to see if we get a bunch more disasters. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.